I forgot I have an unboxing. Oh my goodness. I don't know how I forgot this. Hello, 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 hello. Yvette Sojourner here. Yvette Sojourner here. Welcome. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. How is all this goodness going to be spread across the YouTubeverse and the interweb? This is a place and a space where luxury meets authenticity. You knew that. You knew that already. That's why you are here right now. Listen, today we're going to do something a little different. I am going to do the try on as far as what I will be wearing in France. Yes, I really have to say I appreciate you all for participating in this because it gives me an opportunity to see what fits, what doesn't fit, what matches my aesthetic, what doesn't match my aesthetic, what I want to take and what I don't want to take. This is going to be me showing you all the things that I am planning on taking with me while I'm in France. And that is why the setup is so different today. I will be trying to model these things. Now, you know, that is not my thing. That is not my strong suit. But I am going to try to do that for you today. Now, I have to say, this is really also for selfish reasons. I need to know what I'm gonna take. I have already started to pull things out. I always do it about a month before time. I know, don't ask. I always load my rack up, roll it into my office, my studio. I roll it into my studio and begin the process of elimination, picking and choosing what I'm going to take. A lot of things that factor into this is the weather, but also how I'm feeling. So last year I learned a lot about myself while I was in France. In the past, I've gone and just did not really pay attention. I just kind of showed up. I always know in advance what the weather is kind of like because Hub's family always lets me know ahead of time so that I am prepared. But in the past, I just was like, okay, I'm just going to take these things. I think they're fashionable. I think they will suit me. And let me tell you, I learned a lot through the years. Like, for instance, a trench coat looks lovely, but it depends on when you're going. Because if you're going in the fall or you're going in the spring, because we're going early spring, it is cold. It can get really, really cold and chilly. So unless you're planning on layering those things, it's just a no for me. And then also the cutesy leather jackets. I've done that in the past, and let me tell you, I quickly regretted it when a gust of wind hit me and I was like, okay, this is cute, but not that cute. So all of these things are what I take in consideration now when I'm preparing for France. And then in addition to that, Hub surprised me this year. While we're in France, we will be in Paris for a mini vacay for about a week in order for us to celebrate our anniversary. And then we will also be going to the south of France. We will be going to Monaco. I had to change up what I was taking. I was like, wait, the difference in temperature and weather between the south of France and Paris varies. So I have to make sure I'm prepared for that. So let me stop talking. Oh my God, let me stop banging on and get into this video. Here is what I plan on wearing while I'm in France. With this look, I could potentially go with my ankle boots, my Chanel pumps, or the Chanel ballerina flats, Hermes sneakers, or my Chanel mules. I will also be taking my Hermes black wool coat, and I already have my Max Mara wool coat there that's in more of a camel tone, so that I will be pairing with this. What I'm trying to figure out and determine is the shoes as far as ballerina flats versus ankle boots versus sneakers, and the jean length. Do I want to go with a full length jean, or do I want one that breaks before the ankle? So this is what I'm trying to determine at the moment. The other benefit is I can toss on this cardigan and voila. So this is another look I can do with the same top by just simply changing the bottoms. I already have decided that the ankle jeans that I just tried on, I will be taking those. I think I will be taking these as well because I can wear these in Paris, but I can also wear them in Monaco because of the fact that they're such a lighter weight. So in Paris, I would definitely just simply layer with a pair of leggings underneath to stay warm. But of course, in Monaco, I would simply just wear them by themselves. So there is one other option I have to mix it up a little bit. I could just toss on my Hermes cardigan. And this piece would actually serve me well both in Paris but then also in Monaco because I can put this over just about anything and it still looks sleek even with jeans. But then also I am taking a silk slip dress and I believe it will complement that as well. And I also have them in this tone. I have them in another tone as well, but I think this is more complementing. So I will be taking these with me as well as the black ones. But let me show you something else. I could also just toss on the sweater and drape it over because I will be taking my cashmere sets to wear while I'm just countryside, but also in Paris. So that's a look as well. Just the same with this cardigan. See, the key for me is I like to take pieces that I can build upon so that I can layer on and create different looks with. So that is my ultimate goal when I create my list. I just love these flowy slacks. They are amazing, amazing. For this look, I have this collared sweater and this pair of jeans is longer. So they're not ankle jeans, they go all the way down. Let me tell you, trying to find jeans, first off, learning how jeans are supposed to fit was a game changer for me because I did not know. Then trying to find jeans that actually worked for my body type was a game changer as well. So these jeans, amazing. These are just some really good jeans. Now this outfit I am loving. I will potentially just stick with this in Paris. If it is cooler prior to arriving to Monaco, like while we're en route, I will potentially wear this because it's just so comfortable and cozy. And once we get there, changing. Because Hubs surprised me with the trip to Monaco, I am being very intentional when it comes to what pieces I want to take because I want to make sure that I'm taking pieces that can serve multiple purposes. I know we have a home in France, and since I'm just starting to have things there, a lot of the things that are there are more for countryside. The pieces that I bring with me when I travel there are more pieces for, you know, when we're in Paris in comparison to countryside. So we have this bow, Celine blazer. So this Celine blazer, this silk blouse with a tie, with a bow tie at the front, and these jeans. The reason I chose this particular pair of jeans is because I can easily wear the boots with them, the ankle boots, or the Chanel pumps, and they will look, the Chanel sling bags. And they're gonna look just simplistic but yet sleek. And that's really the aesthetic I'm going for. At this point, I'll be taking 2 pairs of jeans, an ankle pair and then the full length pair, which sounds like a good plan. We'll see if I actually stick with it. I don't know, what do you think? By the time you see this, I already have decided, but for now, yeah. And I also don't know what my hair is gonna look like. I know when I first get there, it will be straightened because I will be just getting the trim done. But once I go to like Monaco, my hair will be back in its natural state. So I don't know, I might just do the scarf thing. You know how I am, I just toss my scarf on and go with it. But this particular look will be more so for Paris in comparison to Monaco. So I would predominantly wear this in Paris. These are the pieces that I will be taking with me to Monaco. I felt I could not go wrong with shirt dresses for Monaco, seeing they are just once again simplistic but still classy and elegant. And if you recall, this is one that I got not too long ago, and the navy one is the one that I got while I was in France last year in Paris. To dress it up a little bit, I've opted for a silk slip dress in black, of course. I know it is going to pair well with the black Chanel pumps or slingbacks. I mean, it is our anniversary after all. And if I want to change it up a little bit, I can do that by simply adding this Hermes cardigan on, and voila. I will also be taking the silk black jumper, and it has lace that goes around the front, but then also the back. The thing is, I love carrying silk pieces with me. You just never know when they'll come in handy, and it's so easy to toss them on and still look really classy. I will definitely be taking this just in case I want to change it up from the black slip dress. And now that I think about it, I need at least 2 dressier outfits for when we go out as far as the anniversary celebration. I want to make sure that I am well prepared. And of course, if I wanted to change this up as well, I could toss on that same Hermes cardigan. And if I wanted to dress it down, I could simply toss on that other cardigan that I showed you earlier in an oatmeal color, and that would just easily do that. And as far as this piece, if I wanted to wear it while I was in Paris, I would just simply put on some leggings underneath, and it would be nice and cozy and warm and still look put together. This is the goal that I set for myself every time. Now these pieces are more for lounging around, but also if I'm going to, for instance, the market, I can easily toss this top on with a pair of jeans and be out the door. So this is what I'm showing you now. And these all are going to be cashmere pieces that I just feel this year will be essential. Last year when I went, as far as staples, I had no clue as to what I was wanting. It had been a while since Hubs and I had been to France in the spring. So last year was the first time in a long time. And when I got there, I quickly realized, for instance, I needed jeans that didn't have any fading on it. I am not the type of person who wants to wear jeans that have a ton of fading or a ton of like embellishments or tears or distressed jeans in that way. So I quickly was like, okay, I don't have this, I need it. So then the next thing that I realized is I needed some basic t-shirts, just basic black t-shirts, white t-shirts. And so those I will be taking with me. I will not be trying them on because it's unnecessary. The other thing I quickly realized is layers. I needed to have pieces that I can easily layer because the weather is what it is. In the spring, especially early spring, it is much colder and there is rain. There is just so much rain. So I always want to prepare for this now that I am aware of it. But last year I just went in with not even really knowing. I took chunky pieces that I didn't even end up wearing because I could not layer them and I could not wear them on their own. So this set, as well as the sets I'm preparing to show you, are to serve the purpose of me being able to layer, but then also relax, because when I'm in Paris, I dress differently than when I am countryside in comparison to when I am in town at like the market. I have learned very quickly, jeans are your friends when you are out and about in town just roaming around. When you're in Paris, it's the same thing, but you want to look more put together and classy. And when I am countryside, it's all about relaxation. That is really what it's about. So I try to make sure now that I have pieces that align with that. So what I've begun to do is take things with me that stay there, that's housed there in France. So if I'm no longer using it here, it's a great opportunity for me to take it there, and so then I wear it there. And that's what I've been doing. Or I kind of also buy things in duplicates. And let me tell you, it has been a game changer because I don't have to pack all the things that I used to have to pack when I was traveling. Now I can take a lot less than what I did. So for instance, things to wear countryside, I really don't have to take. These pieces are more geared towards in town when I'm at the market, because we tend to bounce in between countryside and then in town. When I say in town, it's just not countryside and it's not Paris. So yeah, I have 3 scenarios that I kind of go through while I'm there. Hub's family has a home in town, but they also have one countryside. So in town is where the markets are, the grocery stores are, and so on and so forth. And countryside is just that. There's farm and land just everywhere. So I can dress different in all 3 scenarios. And then of course Paris, right? Everyone knows Paris. It's, bright lights and elegance and so on and so forth. I am mindful of how I dress in all 3 of those scenarios, situations. And now we have added on the south of France. So now that's another scenario that's different than all the other 3. And I want to make sure that I'm prepared for all of those situations. I think this is my favorite set. I just really love these joggers. They're so comfortable yet sleek, and they keep me cozy, like they're maximum coziness. And if I want to change it up a bit, I can just simply toss on this cardigan. I will still look effortlessly sleek, but at the same time, very comfortable and cozy. That is the dream and the goal. If I want to change it up even more, I love taking things that serve multiple purposes. So that's why the different tops fit me so well. Now it's simply a jogging set. So all of the pieces serve various purposes. I can wear this sweater with these joggers, but I can also wear this sweater with a pair of jeans and it will still look so nice. And then I could take this off, put on the cardigan. I could take the joggers off the bottoms and put on the skirt. And that is key for me. I love having pieces that I could use various ways. I know I've said that several times, but I cannot emphasize it enough. And this is what these sets do. And they are so cozy and warm. I could not ask for anything more than this. I could not. So I am excited to be able to take these pieces with me. I believe that is the gist of this video. I do think that I've tried on everything I want to try on. The only things that I'm kind of still on a fence about is a white button down, which I already have one there, and a black turtleneck, which I don't know. I don't want to try it on. I don't want to try that on with this hair. I just don't. So I'm not going to try it on, but I will try it on before I go to decide if I'm going to take it or not. So that actually is all I will be taking with me on this trip. I was also considering a white pair of jeans, but I'm going to scratch that because I really do feel those slacks are more than enough. And because I'm taking 2 of them, that is ample. So yes, I still take things with me to France, even though I have things there. And that is because I'm just starting to, establish myself there. So as time goes on, of course, I will be taking less, but for now, I have to make do. So what you're seeing here is what I will be taking in my carry-on. In the check bags is going to be a ton of different things that I am going to be taking that will stay there, so that as we frequent there and increase our stay there, I will already have the things that I need, or let's say a majority of the things that I need. And as far as bags and everything else, let me grab those things so I can show you what I will be taking. Okay, I think I'm ready. It was much easier for me to just bring you with me instead of me bringing everything there. But before I do that, I forgot I have an unboxing. Oh my goodness. I don't know how I forgot this. This is a gift from Hubs. He had been away for travel for Valentine's Day and for our wedding anniversary, and so he picked me up something, and I think we are really gonna like this. But before I get to that, I'm going to share with you what I've already decided to take with me as far as accessories. I will of course be wearing my usual stack, and the same with my rings. Hoping to add a couple pieces. I've already reached out to my Cartier SA. She's excited. I'm excited. We are all excited about this, and I cannot wait. So what bags will I be taking? And here we go. So the first bag I am going to be taking is my Evelyn 16, and I will tell you, this I know is going to be one of the best bags for me as far as traveling, because I can wear this underneath my coat while I'm at the airport and they won't count this as a bag. I'm just being honest with you here, because we all know they pay attention to these things. So I will definitely have this with a number of my personal items inside. For instance, my passport, and I know this is going to be very handy. This is going to be one of the best purchases I've made in 2023 because of that. And when I accepted it, that is what I kept in mind, as well as for everyday use. The next bag I will be taking is my Getta. Now, it was actually between the Evelyn and Getta, and then I just gave in and said I would take this because I want something. Do you see that scratch there? Oh my goodness, I have not noticed that. This bag is thoroughly loved. That's what that means, and I'm excited about that. But I'm opting to take this one because when I want to just toss on something black, and you know I love my monochrome. If I want to toss on an all black outfit, this with that pop of color is everything. So I will definitely be taking this bag, and one other bag, of course, and that is my Birkin 25 Invert Almond. I cannot wait to take this bag with me. I'm going to tell my essay in France, whom I've already reached out to be prepared with a couple items that will pair well with this, because this is of course going with me. So we've gone over what I'll be wearing. I basically showed you all the pieces that I will be taking with me. Maybe, plus and minus a few. We've gone over the shoes I will be taking. And we have gone over basically all the accessories. Jewelry, we already know what's going to happen there. So let's do this unboxing because I feel that this next piece will lead us into the other items that I will be taking with me. All right, it is time. It is time. Yes. Let's go ahead and do this quick unboxing. Oh, this is so sweet. Hubs is so sweet. I know you're probably wondering, okay, this is an anniversary gift. Let me explain something to you. First off, Hubs and I celebrate 2 anniversaries. The anniversary of when we met, which is my all-time favorite. That's my all-time favorite thing to celebrate. I don't care about anything else. I'm a romantic. So the day we met is just so essential and important and significant to and for me. And then, of course, our wedding anniversary, which ultimately is for other people, and Hubs because he loves to celebrate our wedding anniversary. So I get to celebrate both, and I get gifts for both. I cannot wait to see what I get when I'm in France because I've been holding out as far as making purchases. But Hubs picked this up for me, so let's go ahead and unbox it. And you should already know what it is. Based on the box, you should already know what it is. Look at this. Okay, and here we are. This scarf is actually called the Hermes flagship, and that is because it actually has the flagship, the Hermes flagship from Paris. If you go to the flagship, which people, rave about, location, this is what it is. But that is the building you see here. In the center. And in addition to that, they made it look like a ship, so it's surrounded by water. Isn't that amazingly gorgeous? I love the details. I am all about the details of these scarves. So this is a size 90. But look at this detail here. It's fabulous. And then the detail here with the disco ball. Isn't that just so amazingly fabulous? Let's take out the other corner. Oh, where is it? Then we have, look at that. And there's even a Birkin there. Isn't that amazing? There's also a dolphin in the water. I'm trying to show you the best I can. There it goes. The Birkin, the dolphin, the Hermes briefcase, skateboard, all the things. I love this. Let me see if there's anything else that I can share. I'm really feeling these speakers on here. Look at those speakers. I know I showed it, but look at those speakers. Isn't that just fabulous? He did good. Hubs did good with getting me something that wasn't too over the top because I'm holding out. He knows that I'm holding out for Paris, honey. He knows. Well, we'll say for France because we're doing Paris, but we're also doing Monaco. He knows that I'm holding out, so he better not get me anything over the top before then. I'm waiting. So yes, this is so fabulous, the flagship, and I love the way they did it so that it shows the the literal Hermes flagship, but then also the fact that it is a ship. It is a ship on water. I love this. It is going to pair well with the pieces that I will be taking to Monaco while I'm there. And let me say this, I will also be taking a couple more scarves, some tweelies. I'm definitely taking the size 140 centimeter so I can wrap it around as a dress or kimono or something of the sort. I've also considered just putting it on my head because I've done the video with me trying on a 70 to 90 to tweelie. You should check it out, the Styling Hermes Silk Scarf series. But I also want to style the 140 on my head because all of that material, it would look gorgeous just draping down. So I am hoping I have an opportunity to do that and record myself or at least take pictures so I can share it with you when I do it. So thank you, Hubs, for this fabulous treat. I cannot wait to wear it. I have to admit, blue, I'm just saying, like, it's not something that's this color tone, this color palette really isn't something I would gravitate towards. I wanted this exact scarf, which he does not know, but I wanted it in the black and the white. So I'm happy he got me the blue because now I can experiment with it as far as styling it. I know that I need a number of different scarf colors to add, so I cannot wait to get to France so I can do that as well. So once again, as always, thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate you taking the time out. And yeah, until next time.